buzzing over chrome, coffee cooling in my hand. Cracked red vinyl in this booth, dust still bleeding from my pants. You walk in with that duffel, scuffed up boots and sharpened eyes, like a mirror from a decade that I buried roadside twice. Gas pump clicking in the distance, old map folded by your plate. You keep staring out the window like the night's your open gate. You say, I heard there's money out there if you're willing to be cold. I say, sit down for a minute, let me tell you what I know. There are no saints on this highway, only men who bear their load. If you ride it like an outlaw, better live by your own code. All the crowns they try to sell you turn to rust beside the road. I'm not praying for salvation, I just keep my highway cold. I've run with quiet monsters, men who smiled with empty eyes, signed my name on deals at midnight, drew my lines and paid the price. Kept a ledger in my glove box, not of money but of sins. Every favor, every warning, every door I chose to pin. There were nights the old motel key shook like anger in my fist, when a younger man ignored me and then vanished from the list. You think power's in the stories of the guns you never showed, but the real weight's in the choices no one else will ever know. There are no saints on this highway, only men who bear their load. If you ride it like an outlaw, better live by your own code. You can chase a painted legend till your engine turns to stone. I don't answer to their glory, I just keep my highway cold. Circling the outskirts, one last loop before I fade. Tank is full, my name is heavy from the moves that I made. Across the street that motel flickers, letters missing from its sign, like the pieces of a story that I'd rather leave behind. You ask me for a shortcut, for the fastest way to win. I just slide your cup of coffee back and lean a little in. If you step out on that blacktop, leave your need to be adored, 'cause the man who keeps his promise is the only kind of Lord. You won't see me in the paper, I won't stand beneath the crown, but I walked away still breathing when the giants all fell down. If you want to make it further than the ghosts that ride this line, learn which word is worth your silence, which mistake you won't rewind. walking clean and highway cold. Sitting here with my coat collar up, watch the city lights fade. The train's rolling out the station, nothing left to say. There's a man asleep across the aisle, his suitcase on the floor, but he don't know the weight I carry from the life I left me. The city's growing smaller, but it feels like it's still here, humming in the tracks beneath me, whispering in my ear, like a ghost that won't go quiet no matter how far I run. But I've seen enough to know I'm done. Clock is ticking forward, but I can't shake the past. 100 broken promises, none of them built to last. The windows flash with darkness, just a blur of empty street, and the sound of this engine's the only thing I need. There's a toll the city's taking, paid in debts and wrong turns, lessons learned in shadows, bridges burned. Now the tracks are calling with a rhythm all my own. I just want a place to stand that's not the weight of stone. You taught me how to run, but now I'm running from you. The city's love is poison, and it's all I ever knew. This is the last ride on the midnight train. Wheels roll steady, but they won't take away the pain. I'm leaving behind everything I used to know, but the city's got a way of keeping you close. Yeah, I'm riding now, but I don't know where it leads. On this last ride, looking for a place to breathe. I see the lights from the diner across the track, but I'm not stopping here, no, I'm not turning back. Smell of coffee rising from the road I used to walk. Another piece of me that's gone, another line to cross. The night is long and empty, and the miles turn to more, but I'm not afraid of what's ahead, just secrets, but I'm not gonna mind. This is the last ride on the midnight train. The wheels roll steady, but they won't take away the pain. I'm leaving behind everything I used to know, but the city's got a way of keeping you close. Yeah, I'm riding out, but I don't know where it leads. On this last ride, looking for a place to breathe. On this last ride, looking for a place to breathe.
Faded number on the door, paint peeling off the frame. Thin walls humming with a highway, every truck sounds the same. Motel Bible in the drawer, lamp stained to yellow gold. Single bed with a wrinkled sheet and a story running cold. Motel key on the table, little tag with room 9. Folded map by the ashtray, red marks crossing every line. I'm sitting on the edge, boots planted on a worn out floor, writing words I'll never send. Then I'll walk out through that door. You met me in a corner booth, coffee in your steady hand. You laughed at how I watched the exits more than I watched the band. I said I dealt in quiet debts, you just smiled and let it slide. You were brighter than that neon, but you still sat by my side. Years went by and backseat nights, deals done under low-hung moon. You asked me once, you ever leave? I said not yet, but soon. Soon kept moving down the road like a sign I drove straight past. Now I'm here with one last turn and our time already passed. I kept you at a distance, thought that I was keeping you safe. Built a circle made of secrets, never let you see that place. At the last exit motel, I leave on my own terms. I won't wait to be erased by the fire that I earned. I'm no saint in a white shirt, but I'm not somebody's prey. I'm the hand that folds the letter, then I choose to fade away. If the life comes looking for me, it'll find an empty shell, 'cause I checked out of its keeping at the last exit motel. Neon from the gas sign blinks, green to tire, then back to red. Vending by the ice machine hums a rhythm half undead. Black duffel by the doorway, one suit and a second name. Phone face down on the mattress, lit once, then it dims to flame. Your picture in my wallet, one edge where my thumb once stayed. I could drive back to your window, tap the glass and change the fade. But I know the ghosts that trail me and the weight I call my dues. So I drop this key in passing and I leave the night to you. You deserved a softer story than a man who walks in codes. But I'm built on hard decisions that don't ride on normal roads. If I pulled you in completely, they would write you in my file. So I turn into the darkness and I pay by walking miles. Yeah, the last exit motel, I leave on my own terms. I won't wait to be a warning when the whole street twists and burns. I'm no hero in your memory, just a name you once could spell. I'm the hand that folds the letter and releases you as well. If the life comes asking questions, there's no trail for them to tell. 'Cause I vanished in the silence of the last exit motel. Exit motel. They get folded in my pocket, thumb keeps tracing over ink. Window glass is black and endless, gives me too much time to think. Cold is hanging quietly, snow devil resting by my pipes. Carriage hums like low confession, steel is singing underfoot. Your old letter in my wallet, edges softened from the years. You once told me leave that circle, leave before it disappears. I stayed then and built a kingdom down in back rooms, quiet floors. Now I'm rolling from that kingdom, riding out through sliding doors. I'm the man on the last night train, leaving under my own name. I won't wait for boys with badges or a stranger with a name. Let the tracks take all my secrets, let the wheels erase my stain. I don't run from what I did, I just leave it on this train. I remember that vending machine in the corner hums like it has more to say. Somewhere back inside that city, there's a room I'll never see, where they'll whisper that I vanished, but the choice was made by me. I'm the man on the last night train, leaving under my own name. I won't die inside that office with their numbers in my vein. Let the tracks take all my dealings, let the wheels cut every chain. I don't beg for some forgiveness, I just write it on this train. Overhead a cracked light flickers like a pulse that will not quit. All my ghosts sit in this carriage, none of them are talking yet. Every door I ever opened, every lock I ever turned, every stack of silent paper, every secret never burned. You once asked me for a promise that I'd walk while I still could, not as prey and not as trophy, just a man who understood. So I leave without a warning, no goodbye to cross your door. If they come to ask you questions, you can say you knew no more. I'm the man on the last night train, leaving under my own name. I won't trade my coat for mercy, won't be begging in that frame. Let the tracks take what they have to, let the wheels divide the blame. I don't hide from what I've chosen, I just carry it in a flame. As the dark fields slip behind me and this life breaks like a chain, all that I was stays back there. I move forward with this train.
Back room after closing, chairs turned upside on the floor. Single bulb above the table, paint is peeling from the door.
Ledger open in the middle, ink still shining where it's wet. You keep wiping down that counter like you're cleaning my regret. Stack of chips in front of me from games that nobody sees. Not the kind you play with cards, just quiet debts and quiet fees. You ask why a man like me stays sitting long after the crowd. I just nod toward this notebook, say this is where I speak out loud. There was one man in those pages, more than numbers on a line. We grew up on the same corner, shared the first small crooked dimes. He could read a room on entry, knew when danger filled the air. But he gambled with our balance, thought the rules would bend for prayer. He made side deals in a hallway, brought a crack into the frame. When the figures didn't add up, every arrow hit his name. I don't tremble when I tell it, I don't stutter when I speak, but the ink around that entry still looks darker every week. You think power's in the spotlight, in the glass and in the cheer, but the hand that moves the columns is the one they really fear. I'm the mind behind the money, I'm the shadow in the light. I keep score behind the curtain, I decide who sleeps at night. Every favor, every promise, every wrong and every right. In the ledger of the darkness, I put blood against the bite. I don't shout about my power, I just balance out the fight. I'm the one who sets the numbers in the ledger of the night. Now the phones stay a little quieter, still I feel them watching close. Men who owe me, men who hate me, often that's the same list most. I walk always soft and careful, never leave my back unchecked. Lock the heavy metal cabinet, close the folder, snap the latch. But no lock inside this building ever holds that single page where he smiles in small handwriting from a younger, sharper age. You can call it cold decision, you can call it what you will. He had placed us on the crosshair, so I chose to keep us still. So when someone like you asks me if I ever taste regret, I just trace his crooked signature and light another cigarette. I won't beg the night for mercy, I won't claim I wasn't right, but I know which name I circled in the margin of that night. city lights are fading, the tracks hum in the night. My suitcase packed, but there's nothing left to fight. The window's fogging up as the train starts to move. A life left behind with nothing left to prove. I've run these streets too many times, played the hand I was dealt with crimes, but now the wheels are turning and I can't slow them down. Leaving this city, leaving it all behind the sound. The city's alive in my rear view, pulling me back, but this train's a one-way ride. There's no turning back. I've seen the faces, heard the lies, watched the shadows cover the skies. But every deal, every lie, every hand I've shaken was just another weight on the life I'm forsaken. And now the tracks call me to a place I can't name, a future unknown, but it's better than the shame. There's a shadow on my mind and the city's still here, but I'm chasing a silence that's just out of clear. I tried to run before, but the city knows my name. Now I'm just another ghost, gone without the fame. This train's the last ride out of here, through the dark, away from the fear. The city's whispers can't catch me now. I'm running, but I'm still bound somehow. This train's the last ride, it's the only way out. But I know the ghosts will follow me, there's no doubt. I remember the deals, I remember the nights, the smoke-filled rooms and the neon lights. But nothing feels right when you're living in chains, and every wind just brings you more pain. I've seen the others who stayed too long, now they're shadows, lost and gone. So I'm packing my bags and taking my last breath, leaving it all, leaving it to death. The wheels keep turning and the lights fade away, but I'm already gone, won't be back to stay. There's a price on my soul, but it's too late to care. The road ahead's empty, but I'm breathing the air. This train's the last ride out of here, through the dark, away from the fear. The city's whispers can't catch me now. I'm running, but I'm still bound somehow. This train's the last ride, it's the only way out. But I know the ghosts will follow me, there's no doubt. This train's the last ride, it's the only way out. But I know the ghosts will follow me, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. station where the highway bends, resting over palm tree, humming at the ends of a long bad chapel. Folded in my glove, receipts in quiet number for the pressure that we shove. Down a sign is buzzing over coffee turned to tar. One truck in the corner, no names at the bar. My face in the plexiglass, steady, warm, alive, fueling up a black car that was never built to die. We started with a toolbox and a borrowed ride. You watched the doors, I watched the figures slide. Turn late bills to leverage on the edge of town. Turn favors into ledgers, turn whispers into crown. You like the heat of being first on every call. I like the quiet back room where the debts would fall. Now you're holding that city like a narrow balanced knife, and I'm a few miles outside the light. Every line we cross with open eyes. You stayed at the table, I took the leaving side. I'm miles outside the life we carved in steel and chrome. Still carry all the names that never made it home. I'm not running like a coward, I'm driving like a man who knows what he has taken and still owns where he stands. If the sirens ever echo, fading back into the night, I'll be out here on the shoulder, miles outside the light. Motel key on the counter, chipped off yellow paint. Mirror in the bathroom shows a man who bears restraint. Suit hung on a hanger, shirt sleeves rolled and worn. Shadow of a revolver in the lamplight on the drawer. TV talking nonsense to an empty second bed. Your face in the silence, every word we left unsaid. If they circle round your building, if they press you for the knife, they won't see me. I'll be miles outside the light. Brother, I won't drag you down this long and empty line. Won't let them stain you with the quiet sins of mine. If I ever hear your corner, I'll come in from this road. Step back through that doorway and stand in what I owe. I'm miles outside the life we carved in steel and chrome. Still carry all the names that never made it home. I'm not hiding in the darkness, I'm choosing where I fight. Watching every passing exit in the rear view of the night. If the city starts to tremble, if they come to name our price, I'll turn this wheel back toward you from miles outside the light. like chips against the glass. Clock hand crawling past midnight, watching all the numbers pass. Ledger open on the desktop, columns running thin and black. Every name a quiet favor, every favor pulling back. Chessboard by the corner lamp, game frozen mid-attack. King still standing in the sand, the night's already off the track. You walk in with restless shoulders, heat still on your stained up skin. Say you handled some loose talkers, say you had to lean on them. I remember when you came here, just a thin kid, hungry eyes. Didn't speak unless it mattered, listen more than most men wise. I showed you where the real work lives, not in noise out on the street. In the folders, in the silence, in the lines they never see. Now you wear the fitted jacket, shake the hands and hold the key. But I hear your name in whispers where your name should never be. You keep leaning on the edges, like the rules don't touch your side. Like the stairs that got you upward won't decide how far you slide. You think power lives in shouting, in the way you fill a room. But the ones who make the choices rarely ever leave this view. 'Cause I'm the hand on the pen, in the ledger, in the dark. I'm the one who draws a circle, who decides who keeps their mark. You can pace around the hallway, play the lion in the yard. But when numbers turn against you, I'm the quiet hidden heart. You feel safe inside the spotlight, but that spotlight's just a spark. I'm the calm behind your fortune, I'm the ledger in the dark. I'm the ledger in the dark. There's a briefcase by the doorway, clasp still shining, never scarred. Phone vibrating on the sideboard, 3 missed calls already start. In the hallway, lights are humming, elevator waits all night. Down below, the cars are crawling like they're stuck inside my mind. I heard you met with strangers, names not written in our book. Took a payment off the record, thought no one would take a look. I don't raise my voice to ask you, I just slide the file your way. Every page a quiet mirror, oh, the price you choose today. I've erased more names than crossfire without reaching for the steel. Stood beside men crowned as legends, watched the ink decide what's real. I don't come to you with begging, I don't plead for you to stay. I just offer you a moment to step back from where you stray. 'Cause I'm the hand on the pen, in the ledger, in the dark. I'm the shadow on your prophet, and the last unspoken part. You can dance with every handshake, play the hero strong and hard. But when debts refuse to balance, I'm the weight against your heart. If you walk back through that doorway, we can keep you off that chart. If you don't, you'll feel me later in the ledger, in the dark. green desert lamp on a polished wood, throwing shadows on the page. Your name's a thin, cold line of ink, buried under profit and rage. I've got folders on the table, corners bare like guilty thoughts. Every favor that we traded, every quiet war we bought. I still hear your boots in the hallway, saying I think too far ahead. You laugh, you watch the figures, I'll deal with the living and the dead. Now the room is all ventilation hum, and a clock with a stubborn hand. And this pen feels like a trigger, only I still understand. You remember that cramped back office where we split the very first take? You swore you'd never owe a man more than you were willing to break. I started reading the patterns, who would fold and who would stay. You started closing the doors behind the ones who walked away. Tonight the city stains the glass, a white grid of what we own. But the brightest bulbs out there shine on a stone with no name shown. I signed off on a meeting where your seat was left turned to the wall, and I squared off all the columns with the space where you used to stand tall. I told myself it was numbers, survival, nothing personal at all. Just another quiet entry so the tower wouldn't fall. I'm the man who keeps the ledger in the dark, counting every favor, every scar, every missing part. I make sure the house still stands when the fire's burning high, but the ink on my hands is a life I let die. Yeah, I'm the one who keeps the ledger in the dark, and every line I write still burns like your mark. There's a plain glass on the blotter, water gone warm, unchanged all night. An unopened little envelope with your old badge, edges white. I keep your knife in the drawer, dull from carving through our past. Strange how a tired piece of metal outlives a man who ran the fast. They call me calm, steady, the one who never slips. But they don't see the way this letter shakes between my fingertips. I could blame the man above me, say he forced my careful hand. Truth is I drew the circle and erased you from the plan. If these pages ever travel, they'd be mailed right back to me. A reminder that the quiet sea still charges its own fee. You once said a brother's worth more than any stack you hold. I weighed you like an asset, and I did what I was told. I'm the man who keeps the ledger in the dark, adding up the ghosts that built this quiet ark. I keep this empire balanced while the alleys run hard and wild, but the cost of every corner is the face of a lost child. Yeah, I'm the one who keeps the ledger in the dark, silent by the window while the city leaves its mark. I keep the tower standing, but the trade cut out my heart. I'm the man who keeps the ledger in the dark. Young clock on the platform, hands past closing time. Ticket in my jacket, one straight printed line. You toss your bag up high, one strap about to tear. Drop into the aisle seat, city dust still in your hair. Carriage lights are humming and yellow down the road. Door breathes as it shuts on everything we know. I'm by the window, watching steel turn into fern. Got a seat in the last car, no return. I learned this city's language in back rooms and stairs. Counted other people's secrets in quiet little sheds. Rode in cars with windows dark, never asked the cost. Stacked up quiet favors till I measured what I'd lost. My name on metal briefcase in ledgers without ink. Pulled more than one man backward from the edge without a blink. Tonight I bought this distance with every bridge I burned. Now I'm sitting in the last car, no return. I see you with those restless hands, phone screen on your knee, reading offers from some men who think they own what you could be. I got a seat in the last car, no return. Paid for this ticket with the lessons you still have to learn. You run into a fire I spent years trying to cool. You're walking into rooms where I was once the quiet rule. If you trust every shadow that this city lets you earn, you find yourself beside me in the last car, no return. Hallway lights keep blinking where the cars connect. Metal plates between them shake with every bend we take. I walk past the vending machine, humming faint and low. See your outline double in the dark behind the glow. You look up when I pass, like you feel the weight I bring. I nod once, keep moving, fingers on the safety ring. I'm not your father, not your judge, just a man who had his turn, holding steady in the last car, no return. Every mile on these rails is a choice I didn't share. Every quiet warning swallowed in the stale car air. If you keep that same direction, chasing numbers you don't own, you'll learn how thin the line is between a legend and a loan. I got a seat in the last car, no return. Bought my way out with every scar. You still think you'll learn, you can platform's quiet. Wander around of a distant train. I'm spinning the years, leave him in that heart that set his pain. The lights flicker like ghosts, still haunting the streets I've known. I made my bed with the shadows, now I'm walking out alone. The city's been a lover, but she cuts deeper than a knife. Now I'm taking the last train, trying to leave behind this life. I've burned too many bridges, made too many deals in the dark. The faces I've betrayed now haunt me like a permanent mark. But the city keeps its secrets, whispers in the alleyway. I'm leaving for the last time, but the past won't fade away. The money, the power, the night spent chasing dreams, they all slip through my fingers now, fading like forgotten schemes. And the train's coming closer, it's my last chance to run, but the city still calls my name like it's never been undone. I'm taking the last train out, leaving this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghost of what I've done, or the seeds I've sown. Every step away from this place is a weight I can't erase. The city's got its claws in me, even as I turn my face. I'm taking the last train out, but I'll carry her in my soul. The past never really leaves, it's the price I pay for control. There were faces I should have saved, hands I should have shook, but the life I chose never asked for a second look. I see the shadows in the rear view as the city fades away, but I know deep inside me that I'll never be okay. It's not the leaving that hurts, it's knowing I can't win. The city never forgets, and it's always pulling me back in. The whistle's blowing now, the doors are closing fast. I'm leaving everything behind me, but the past will always last. I'm taking the last train out, leaving this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghosts of what I've done, all the seeds I've sown. Every step away from this place is a way closing me, even as I turn my face. I'm taking the last train out, but I'll carry her in my soul. The past never really leaves. It's the price I pay for control. Motel key on a plastic ring hanging from the TV light. Ice machine down the hallway moaning to the same old night. Boots by the peeling doorway, map folded on the chair. Your name scribbled in the margin like a town that isn't there. There's a coffee cup gone cold here, lipstick ghost on the rim. I still see you in the kitchen, laughing soft and talking dim. But a man like me brings thunder where your quiet mornings live. So I packed my coat and engine, and I left you what I could not give. I'm the ghost in your rear view when the blacktop turns to glass, rolling just beyond your headlights, never meant for you to catch. If you think you see me watching when the long night starts to move, that's just the road and my reflection. I'm a ghost in your rear view. Gas station sign keeps flickering, buzzing white and pale dark blue. There's a payphone by the restroom that still knows my voice and you. I can dial those crooked numbers, hear your hello in my head, taste the promise on my tongue that I'm not allowed to spread. 'Cause the men I used to ride with still remember what I've done, and they'd follow in its softness like a trail under the sun. So I leave my words unwritten, let the silence take their place. Guard your doorway from a distance, like a man who lost his face. I'm the ghost in your rear view when the blacktop turns to glass, rolling just beyond your headlights, never meant for you to catch. If you think you see me watching when the long night starts to move, that's just the road and my reflection. I'm a ghost in your rear view. I still carry that small picture tucked behind my license plate. You leaning on the back porch rail, daring me to not be late. Every time I cross a county, every time the motel's new, I hang my jacket by the door like I'm coming home to you. But this life is made of choices that don't bend once they are cast, and a man is what he honors feel warm with thought. Let the engine be my alibi for the peace I almost brought. I'm the ghost in your rear view when the blacktop turns to glass, rolling just beyond your headlights. I never meant for you to catch. If you ever feel me near you when the sky's turning blue, that's just the road still running through me and my ghost in your rear view. Got this desk lamp burning over, ink-stained hands tonight. Green glass throwing shadows over columns in black and white. Your jacket's on the hanger where you tossed it long ago, and I'm writing you a letter that you're never gonna know. There's a safe behind the picture of our first small-time score, and a suitcase by the doorway that's never touched this floor. We started counting favors back when credit came in cash. You shook hands in quiet hallways, I adjusted every stash. I learned to move the commas when the heat was closing in, while you raised up your glass and made the whole room lean and grin. But every hidden transfer, every whispered crooked deal left another silent number carved in something I can feel. You think the night is endless when the skyline knows your name, but I keep seeing red lines running through this little game. I'm the one who keeps the numbers, but the numbers keep on me. Every zero, every favor is a chain you barely see. You call me when it's dirty, when you need the water's clean. I'm the balance in your shadow, and the ghost in every scheme. In the book where we wrote power, the legend never sleeps on what we've done. There's a ticket in my pocket for a train beyond the yards, folded with a faded photo in old security cars. Your name shines on the letterhead, mine lives inside the lines, but my face lives in this mirror, and I'm done with borrowed time. So I'm leaving you the passwords and the key to every room, and the quiet you'll be hearing when this office feels like tomb. these tidy columns aren't just house and lucky runs. Every favor has an owner, every secret points a gun. You can bluff against the dealers, you can buy another night, but the balance doesn't bargain when the totals come to life. I'm the one who keeps the numbers, but the numbers keep on me. Every credit hides a warning, every profit hides a fee. You call me when it's dirty, when you need the water's clean, but I won't die in this ledger as the ghost of every scheme. In the book where we wrote power, the ledger never sleeps, but I walk on. There's a motel key on the nightstand, tag chip number 12, faded stripes on the bedspread, suitcase by itself. Neon from the diner paints the blinds in broken red. Highway humming like a thought that just won't leave my head. I wrote your name in the margin of a wrinkled receipt, next to paid in full and a coffee stain at my feet. If you could see me now, boots by the peeling wall, you know I left this town before it ever made the call. You met me in a back booth where the jukebox barely worked. I was halfway out already, but you saw the man that lurked under all the quiet answers and the folded bills I laid. You could read the part of me that never makes the trade. But this life runs on secrets, like the cars run on the line. Once they know what you care for, they can pull you from the spine. So I keep you in a corner where the shadows never tell, and I check in under names that never made it off the shelf. You deserve a house with mornings, not doors that never stay. You deserve a man who doesn't plan his exit every day. So I leave like a gentleman at the clean exit motel. No noise in the hallway, no stories left to sell. I wipe down the handle, pay cash for the room, pack up the life that would drag you into the doom. If you ever feel a heartbeat rolling past your window keeping you out of this night. Lock the drawer with the notebook, tear your letter into strips, lay it one small corner with your name stay warm between my lips. There's a vending machine humming by the ice machine door, and a map on the counter of the next forgotten shore. I leave the hangers swinging, nothing printed with my face, just a towel on the rail and the ghost of my embrace. You won't see me on the cameras, I was never really there, just a shadow that paid extra to keep you. If I walk back through your doorway, I'd be dragging in the score, all the favors, all the ledgers pounding outside your front door. You'd hold me like I'm human, they'd mark you as my skin, and the only way to save you is to never let you in. So I leave like a gentleman at the clean exit motel, close the door without an echo, let the silence ring like a bell. I slide the key to the counter, eyes on the exit sign, turn my heart to the highway, keep your world outside the line. If you ever hear a low song drifting past your window light, that's just a tired outlaw rolling on, keeping you out of this night. Straight in line, never caught with a drop-down bread and the burgers from tacity in the final chore. You tap your ring on polished wood, say you're ready for the fire. You think power's in the bullet, in the echo of the choir. But I've signed men out of living with a flick of this old pen. Moved a column, cut a number, never touched a gun on them. Every favor that you cash in puts a crack across the floor, and I'm the one who feels lose it till when they stop knocking at the door. There's a ledger on this desktop, pages thick with quiet names. Every line a little history of who owed and who got paid. There's a chessboard by the window, one black bishop off the side. I removed him from the table when he couldn't learn to hide. He called guys your brothers easy, pour them drinks and slap their hands. But when numbers start collapsing, brotherhood turns into sand. I've watched partners turn to problems when they thought they couldn't fall. I kept smiling, did the talking while I moved them off the board. You think I'm just a man in shadows, counting chips behind the scenes, but the last word in this room is never spoken by who screams. I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. I'm a man behind the ledger, balancing your borrowed time. You can walk out with a handshake or get crossed out with a line. 'Cause I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. There's a folder in this drawer here with your face in black and white. Little notes about your habits, where you gamble late at night. Don't mistake this for a threat, call it mercy, call it grace. I'm the only one up here still arguing to keep your place. But if you keep making noise where the walls are paper thin, if you keep on flashing teeth at men who only deal in grim, I'll be forced to make a judgment like the others that I've signed. And you'll vanish from this office like a figure from my mind. So listen when I tell you, lower your voice, control your eyes. Real power's in the silence when you're holding all the ties. I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. I'm the man behind the ledger, keeping scores you can't deny. You can walk out with a favor or get crossed out with a line. 'Cause I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. I've protected men I shouldn't, dragged their names back from the brink, paid their debts with pieces of me that I never thought I'd sink. Every time I save a brother, something colder fills my chest. 'Cause I know if I miscalculate, they'll come collecting from the rest. Trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. If I circle you in red, there ain't no priest, there ain't no sky. Sit down, learn to move in silence, or this pen becomes a knife. 'Cause I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. Yeah, I'm the man behind the ledger, and I choose who leaves alive. leather chair, back turned to it all. Tick of the clock in the low city hum. File stacked high till my fingertips go numb. I got a fountain pen bleeding through the page. Names in a column, dead date and wage. You on this side once, counting in your head, smiling at the margins, running what we said. We swore on a handshake, no need to sign. Whatever comes, brother, you're tied to mine. Now your name's a line that I blacked out instead. Filed in a drawer, marked already dead. I balance what they do, I balance what I've done. You pulled the trigger, I blessed it when it was done. Thought I'd stay clean in a tie and a ring, but every neat total hides a crooked thing. Black ink, heavy hands, I'm the one who keeps the score. I make the books look holy with a body at the door. I'm the quiet man you trust when you can't afford to fall. But every line I write for power puts another ghost on the wall. Your black ink, heavy hands, I built this kingdom from the sun. And the price of being trusted is a man I can't outrun. In the corner with a dented chrome face, your old watch sleeps there, last proof of your place. Envelope of cash that you never came to claim, ticket for a trip with your half-faded name. I closed all the blinds when they came for you. Stay behind the glass like a low man should do. This letter I ain't sent it. You see every quiet choice bending from the first small favor to the final deal, where I signed my name and forgot how to feel. I tell myself I kept this table steady, but the mirror says I sold you when they came ready. Black ink, heavy hands, I'm the one who keeps the score. Turn the sins into figures like we never touched the floor. Gentleman in silence, in a city built on lies, but the columns can't protect me from the faces in my eyes. Your black ink, heavy hands, if there's a ledger up above, they'll see my finest balance bar with my own brother's love. number stamped in paint have gone. Thin wall hums with a highway road, trucks heading somewhere old. There's a duffel by the crooked chair, zipper shut on what I've done. One envelope on this small desk, thick with cash and words for one. Motel lamp buzzing over me, shade stain the color of old tea. Cheap curtain breathing in and out like it's hiding what I used to be. I lay this paper on the wood, pen steady in my hand, writing to a younger man who thinks he wants to walk like I still stand. You in that back booth, hood up, eyes too bright to quit, counting small bills like trophies, fingers learning every trick. I showed you how to watch the doors where the blind spots like to sit, how to let another fool make noise while you stay 3 steps from the hit. You like my stories about the nights I cleaned the board without a sound, how a problem could just vanish while the laughter shook the floor below ground. You called me ghost and whispered legend like I wore some secret crown. You never felt the weight it takes to keep that kind of noise shut down. Now I'm scratching out the rules I kept and the rules I threw away, lines I drew on motel mirrors, wiped off when money called my way. If you ever find this a letter where the night feels close and damp, no, I weighed each word like evidence under this motel lamp. Under the motel lamp I leave the code I couldn't keep. I'm the quiet last phone number when the trouble's gotten deep. I move silent through the doorways while the loud men make their plans. Power looks sharp from a distance, up close it cuts into your hands. If you wanna walk like a real man, count the costs before you step, and read my truth under the motel lamp. Stand for men who live to test your will. Rule 3, don't let this city carve its letters in your bones. Rule 4, when you start to feel like a king, leave the crowd and walk alone. There's a diner sign across the lot, blinking like a restless thought inside. Men like us trade favor for the quiet things we bought. My car is waiting in the dark, engine cooling from the run. By the time the first gray leaks through these blinds, I'll be gone, this letter done. Don't come chasing every step I took, this road just circles back to here. Same thin towel, same humming van, same little jaws of fear. They'll say I moved in silent, that I never missed a chance. They won't tell you how the darkness clings when you keep it in your stance. Under the motel lamp I leave the map of what I am. I'm the shadow in the hallway when the deal slips out of hand. I move quiet past the door frame while the loud men curse and slam. Power writes its price on people, not on any golden stamp. If you wanna walk like a real man, learn the art of turning back, and let my ghost stay burning in this motel lamp. Got a lamp on low in this private little room. Blinds half closed, city humming like a distant tune. There's a glass ring ghost on the corner of my desk. Open ledger breathing, lines of ink like a quiet thread. Wall clock ticking like a heartbeat on the floorboards. Suit jacket hanging by the door like a rusted sword. You were laughing here when the numbers first looked right. Two young wolves smiling at the zeros in the night. I move pieces on the chessboard by the window pane. You move favors through the back doors in the freight lane rain. I kept my cuffs clean, you kept your knuckles warm. Same house, different floors, same quiet storm being born. Then one leg call, one deal, I said take it brother. Pushed your name across the page instead of any other. Look neat on paper, felt sharp in your stare. Profit on the line, but something colder in the space we left there. Now the ink won't dry on what we did that year. Every total line balance writes your shadow here. This room looks rich, but the margins bleed, and I'm the only one who signs beneath the deed. I'm the man behind the ledger, where the power meets the cost. Turn your victories into figures, count the lines of what we've lost. I'm the steady hand in the corner, while the loud men raise their glass. Yeah, I'm the man behind the ledger, who decides which names will pass. I don't swing the hammer, I don't kick in any door. But one quiet mark I make can change a brother's life forevermore. There's a briefcase closed by the chair you never take now. Your old light of silver lying cold and face down. I can see your grin in the shine of that metal edge. Hear your boots on polished floor, walking toward the ledge. You came back changed from that night on the old road bed. Eyes a little heavier, slow to call me friend. You never asked questions, you just did what I wrote. Now I feel the weight of every number hanging in your throat. So I pour one drink, then I put the bottle back. Watch the city flicker like a long unfinished track. I keep my tie straight, keep my stories trimmed and cold. A man like me stays polished while his secrets rust and gold. I'm the man behind the ledger, where the quiet voices rule. I make kings out of desperate men and crowns out of the cruel. I'm the man behind the ledger, with a calm and trusted face. But I know which line I signed that put that crack across your grace. I won't wear the blood stains, I still stand and lock this door. Yet every total that I write is one more ghost behind the floor. You came up in the elevator, shoes too loud on the floor, straight ties, sharp eyes, knocking once on my door. City lights are crawling on the glass behind my chair. Files open on the desktop, heavy numbers in the air. Chessboard by the window with a game half played. Two kings still standing, all the cheap pieces paid. You say I want the fast lane, want the bigger view. I lean back in the leather, say the lane runs through. I started in a back room, counting money I don't spend. Kept the quiet books while the loud ones met their end. Watch men build empires on a promise and a smile. Watch them disappear without a trace in a file. They call me when the pressure puts a crack in every plan. I turn shaking hands into something they can stand. Now every contract, every debt, every hidden sliver runs across this desk and out over the river. Down there they shout and swear they're not afraid to die. Up here it's just the numbers and the reasons why. I keep the coat above the river where the glass meets night. Pull the strings with steady fingers, never chase the light. I'm not your hero, I'm the rule that keeps your world in line. You wanna walk like a legend, you better hold a harder spine. All that noise down in the alleys, all that easy glitter fever ends in water if you don't respect the code above the river. Never talk in corridors, never lean on open doors. Keep your phone in pieces when you walk these floors. Don't laugh too loud with strangers, don't drink what you don't pour. Sign only what you know, you'd sign again once more. I slide a thin folder to the edge of my desk, names blacked out, the rest of it clear as glass and flesh. Pick one mistake in there, I said that you could outlive. 'Cause every move you envy is a price someone must give. I've very good suits with their cufflinks on, seen strong men vanish with the dawn. Still I sit in this quiet room, moving pieces that outlast the boom. I warn you once in a steady tone, this kind of power walks alone. I keep the coat above the river where the glass runs cold. Turn your hunger into orders, turn your fire into control. I'm not your father, I'm the hand behind this weighted pen. You wanna stand like a legend, you learn to count like a man. All that noise down in the alleys, all that careless little fever falls off the edge of these windows if you break the code above the river. metal cold against my hand. Ceiling fan rattles slow above this almost empty land. My jacket's on the back of the stool, holster hanging by the seam. Name tag polished on my chest, but it don't say what it used to mean. There's a drawer back home with a bed, sleeping face down in the dark. Little shield of tarnished shine, once a clean and holy mark. I keep it like a closed case file, locked where no one sees. But some nights it feels like that badge is the one still judging me. Still judging me. We were two young wolves in a suit, walking halls of broken light. Boots on cracked tile floors, chasing whispers through the night. You had the quicker fists, I had a nose for every lie. We swore that nothing in this life would bend us, not till we died. Then came that wrong back room, that briefcase on the chair. The man who owed the underworld more than he could ever spare. We rewrote the story quiet, in ink only we could read. Took what we swore we'd never touch and called it evidence in need. Now your name's on a brass-plated door, mine spoken where the lights burn low. We still nod across the street, but there's things you never show. I sip to drown the echo of the night we crossed that floor. Every taste throws me back to that hidden badge in the drawer. I keep my badge in the drawer, but I still call shots in the shadows. I draw my lines in backroom deals and long quiet stairwell echoes. I'm a judge with a crooked halo, deciding who walks out and who pays more. Power cuts deep like a corner truth for a man with a badge in the drawer. There's a picture in my wallet, corners worn from all the years. Two hookies in cheap suits laughing, eyes too bright, too clear. I slide it back behind the cash, like a crime I won't confess. 'Cause a man beside me in that frame wears a different kind of vest. Tonight you're up the hill somewhere, porch light on, kids fast asleep. I'm here with a glass going warm, counting deals I failed to keep. If I called and said I'm done, would you hear the siren in my tone? Or would you kill the line like a bad report and leave me here alone? Some sins hit like a thunderclap, some creeping like a friend. You shake one desperate hand that it owns you to the end. I walk the narrow hallway between justice and the tape. Every step another verdict on the choices that we made. I keep my badge in the drawer, but I still pull strings in the shadows, trading quiet favors and low voice threats and narrow echoes. I'm the ghost of a uniform promise, still knocking on a self-locked door. Power is a lonely sentence for a man with a badge in the drawer. elevator bell is silenced. All the suits went home. Key card on the table by your quiet and glowing phone. My jacket on the armchair, cufflinks in a tray. You curled up on the leather where you waited out my day. Heaven keeps on humming over documents and glass. Security screens are flickering, empty halls of brass. I'm standing by the window while the traffic threads its mass, talking low with my back to the glass. On paper I'm a partner in a bright clean tower, but the real ink dries after every midnight hour. Folders with no logos, numbers that don't sleep, and deals in quiet corners that the front rooms never keep. I shook hands with steady men who never signed their names. Turn small debts to empires, turn loose ends into chains. You ask me what it's costing when I slip out, when I pass. I say I pay it by standing with my back to the glass. And lately every meeting feels like someone taking aim. The smiles around the table, eyes that never say the same. I keep my back to the glass on the top floor. If trouble ever rises, it has to come through my door. I built this little kingdom on the edges of the line, but I won't let the weight of it fall across your spine. You can lay in my shadow, but you won't wear my past. So I hold this room alone with my back to the glass. I cross the quiet carpet, kill the boardroom light, and lock the inner office, leave the hallway bright. Turn your phone face downward, slide your heels aside. Tell you if the storm hits, you'll be nowhere near the tide. There's a code in how I'm moving, measured, slow and sure. I'll carry what I started, keep your fingerprints pure. If they come to shake this building, they can shatter all this glass, but they won't find your name behind my back to the glass. I won't promise you an easy life, only one that's clean. No late night knocks from voices asking what you've seen. If you stay as daylight, not a ghost inside my deals. I'll be the one who answers for the way nobody feels. I keep my back to the glass on the top floor. If the city comes collecting, it will knock on my door. I carved out this position lights in the back room flicker, but they don't shine like they used to do. I sit here alone with my glass in hand, trying to forget what's come unglued. Once I had a throne here, made my name with a quiet kind of grace. Now the bar's empty, just shadows and dust, where I used to see familiar faces. I thought I had control of it all, but the city's colder than it ever seemed. Those deals, those promises, they meant nothing when you woke from the dream. Now the whispers in the alleyways crawl and choke the air I breathe. I'm just another man fading in the dark, lost in the web I weave. I remember the first time I stepped into this room, the city at my feet. I built my empire with quiet words, but I never heard the hearts beat. The ones I trusted turned their backs, played me like a man who lost the game. But it's my fault too, I played the hand that led me down this road of shame. Now the lights outside seem so far, like they're barely part of me. I ran the game but forgot the cost, and it can't follow me. I'm a ghost in my own house, and the bottles never change. The walls don't speak my name anymore, but I still hear the chain. It was loyalty I traded, but I never saw the price. The city that I love now, just a stranger passing by. I hear the echoes of my name, but they don't ring as loud as before. I built my throne on silence, but now it's just a broken floor. The lights are fading in this city, and I'm still here waiting for the call. I built this kingdom with my hands, but now I've lost it all. I walk like a real man, but the shadows catch my stride. The power I once held now fades, and there's nowhere left to hide. The lights are fading in this city, and I can't escape my past. I'm just another ghost walking, waiting for the last. I used to walk these streets with pride, my name on every corner, but now I see the empty faces, and the city couldn't care any longer. I built my empire on broken dreams, but it didn't last for long. I should have known the city's love is always here, and then it's gone. Now the bridges I crossed don't lead to the past I thought I knew, and every deal I made feels like a lie I never could undo. But I'll keep standing here, even when the lights burn out. I built this place, and I'll take the blame for the darkness all around. So here I am, alone with my drink, just waiting for the night to end. I built this empire on my own, but I'll never see it again. I can't take back what I did, can't undo the sins I've sold, but maybe I'll find peace in the shadows, where I'm free from what I've lost. The lights are fading in this city, and I'm still here waiting for the call. I built this kingdom with my hand, but now I've lost it all. I walk like a real man, but the shadows catch my stride. The power I once held now fades, and there's nowhere left to hide. The lights are fading in this city, and I can't escape my path. I'm just another ghost walking, waiting for the light. Motor turkey on the table, faded number in the brass. Thin carpet under my boots, highway humming past the glass. Coffee gone cold in a paper cup, ink bleeding on this page. I write your name at the top, then cross it out like a line from a wage. Been the ghost in the corridor, the last number people dial, wiping down stories for men who can't sleep with their own crooked smile. I always left before sunrise, never stayed long enough to feel. Now I'm stuck in this room with a letter, wondering which parts were real. A shadow at your back. You shook hands in the front room. I checked the doors, watched the track. Tiled floors, quiet stairs, I walked them like I owned the night. Every problem had an angle, every angle had to look right. Then came that job at the edge of town, where the number smelled off and thin. Phone on the nightstand, buzzing, your voice low, saying we're all in. You said we'll split it and disappear. I said let me clean it first, but the ledger wanted balance, so I chose the deal and you got the worst. Now the ice in my veins feels more like stone. Every footstep in this hallway rings like your voice on the phone. Can't wash out the echo with bleach or time. Some stains live on the inside, past any crime. I'm the man who makes your sins just disappear, the quiet hand that wipes your footprints from the pier. But there's one mark I can't clean, it's staring back so clear in this cracked motel mirror. It's the face I've worn for years. I'm the cleaner that they call when the night goes wrong, but I can't erase my brother from this song. Suit folded in the suitcase, envelope under the chair. Cash for the kid you never met, the only way I know to care. I trace circles on the tabletop, like I'm planning one more run. But the map in my head is empty. Every road spells done. There's a roadside dine across the lot, lights buzzing dull and blue. I could walk in, leave this letter there, pray it finds its way to you, or burn it in the trash can, let the smoke rise in my regret, and vanish like I always have, just a rumor in a press shirt and vest. If you could hear me tonight, I'd lay it out straight. This life is a polished blade with a slow, steady weight. It looks like control from the outside, clean curves and calm eyes, but it's just carry secrets that never quite die. So if some younger man is listening, thinking he wants this name, tell him the cost runs deeper than the shine or the fame. Every quiet favor you do, every quiet mess you mend, write your own name in the margin under the word end. I'm the man who makes your sins just disappear, the silent hand that turns your chaos from the